I'm sorry. Restaurant Tatiana. Здрасте.
Rose Aliyahu works at the Russian restaurant Tatiana. Her parents immigrated to the U.S. from Russia before she was born. Today, U.S.-Russian political relations are at the lowest point since the Cold War. But Aliyahu says her Russian-owned business is not feeling the pressure.
You know, I feel like restaurant, it's just to forget about politics and debates and all this stuff. People want to come and have a good time. It's more cultural. It's not political. Honestly, I'm just an American. I wake up, I come to work, I do my thing, and I go home, you know? Like, I'm more concerned, honestly, with ISIS than Russia right now.
Brighton Beach culture thrives in its immigrant-oriented shops, restaurants, markets, firms, grocery stores, and of course Russian-speaking population. Thousands of them settled in Brighton Beach following the collapse of the Soviet Union. But many Russian immigrants who came earlier, during the Cold War era, were met with hostility.
Children went to school and people, bullied them, saying you're communist, KGB, and stuff like that. I know many stories like that.
Dr. Sam Klieger helps integrate Russian-speaking immigrants. In the last few decades, he says perceptions have changed.
The young generation is completely integrated, I would say. They feel themselves Americans, first of all. The older generation, they're less integrated, but nevertheless, many people live here for many, many years. They integrated already. And the relations between Russia and the United States do not affect most of their lives.
While many here are not impacted by the U.S.-Russian political disagreements, opinions are divided about whether Russia interfered in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. Do you believe Russia interfered in the 2016
Absolutely.
U.S. election?
That's no doubt.
I absolutely don't think that Russia interfered in the US elections. How could it interfere? Russia can't figure out things inside its own country.
No one I know voted for Putin, but he got the majority of the votes. I would believe that Trump interfered in the Russian election.
Nevertheless, the Russian community in New York believes that the political turmoil is a temporary occurrence. It feels optimistic about the future in America. With the rise of anti-Russian attitudes in the U.S., Russian immigrants are not worried about their well-being in the U.S. Despite that, Russia-U.S. tensions are not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm Anya Chapman, reporting from New York.